Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to take a look at some life gain. And honestly, I've had a few different people come through my streams and even in my Discord, and I've looked around online, and this seems to be kind of some variation of this being the popular build of the deck. So we're going to give this a go and see what we can do with it. And I believe this version is from one of our streams with maybe just a couple of changes, but this core seems to be the way people are going. But anyway, let's start at the top with Case of the Uneaten Feast, because this is how we're going to gain life. Obviously, when creatures come in, we gain life, and we can play stuff out of the graveyard. Helping Hand lets us get some of our key life gainers back, or things that benefit from it. Lunarch Veteran, obviously one of those life gainers, as is, well, Voice of the Bus cares about those life gainers, I should say. Then we have Bitter Triumph, because we got to have some kind of removal. Deep Cavern Bat, we all know how annoying this card is, but it does gain life. Amalia also cares about the life gain. LSL Core is one of those things to allow us to do so. Delny actually triggers multiple times for our life gain, which is super nice. And Extraction Specialist can also get stuff back for us. Now, a fun card here is Teysa, because Teysa can allow us to get some extra tokens, to draw some cards. Like, this can actually do a lot of things, especially with Delny. And then Wisp Drinker Vampire. This is one that you don't see as much, but I've been seeing it pop up a little bit here lately. And whenever you're a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. Obviously, that's really good, especially with Delny, because then you're getting 2 triggers of that. And then you can also pay 7, and creatures you control power 2 or less gain Death Touch and Lifelink, which means obviously you can get in there or threaten your opponent. So yeah, pretty cool build. I think this should be a lot of fun. Probably aren't going to lose to mono red, I would guess. But like always, if you get to the end of the video and you can just go down to the description, it'll take you to my Moxfield link, which is a sponsor of the channel. You can check out all my sweet stuff we have in standard, including this deck. But let's go see if we can win any games with this and hopefully beat mono red. All right, sure. We have some early bad action and we'll see what happens. Would have been nice to be on the play with this one, though, I'll tell you that. But maybe it'll still work out. We'll see. Alright, 2 green. Is this just a mono green aggro? No. This is some type of rampy pile. Alright, we're going to try to be a nuisance with bats. Oh, what are you looking to do here? You could Gold Vein Hydra. I think we have to take this just to kind of hamper the fight rigging a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I could have taken fight rigging, which is probably reasonable there. But I feel like if we take this, then they don't even... Okay, they are going to play the fight rigging. Interesting. I thought they might not. Okay. Then let's go with the other bat. And we'll just take a Gold Vein Hydra unless there's something better there. Nope. And attack. Alright. Time to go to work now. Let's go untap land. Let's go untap land. Yeah, untap land would be pretty legit here. Uh-oh. Why did they not place... Okay, this is the next best thing, I guess. Why did they... Okay. Trying to figure out what they... Because there's some stuff that green can haste in these days, but they only have 5 mana. Usually need 6+ for that. Alright. We're just leaving all these on top. Alright, they've got 6 mana now. But... They only have, I was going to say, you only have Tumbleweed. So they were just looking to be able to search and make the big body from Tumbleweed. That's fair. And now they get whatever's under the fight rigging. Okay, that's tough, but not miserable. Alright, all of these go off. Don't need another Delny. Alright, get to play a land. We could just put Delny into play here, though, since we put it in the yard. And found a land, so that's a bonus. Wow, there is a lot of land on top. My goodness. Okay, sure. Why not? And we attack with these. All right. So we're rocking and rolling now. An opponent... Oh, I should have attacked. Opponent can't block. Gosh, dang it. I forgot I got the Delny into play. Oh, that was so stupid. Opponent should be at like 4. Actually, no. They'd have been taking 9. So they'd have been at 6. I mean, I guess we still wouldn't have killed him, and we possibly killed him this turn. So I guess it's all right. Yeah, that's not going to do a whole lot here, because we just block with... Actually, what's funny is that would be 12 and 16. That'd be 28. They actually still wouldn't kill us. Like, we literally let the whole thing through, and then we still have lethal next turn. Though, I'll probably just block with Ellis, just because. But yeah, that's the ball game. I mean, Zapandrel can block flyers, but whatever. Yep. Play the other one of these. Not like it really matters all that much. I guess it kind of does, but we just run everything in, then Ellis also gets to kill them because of... Well, no, they can't block anyway. Yeah, none of this matters, actually. Actually, that's not true. They can block Amalia. They can't block our other stuff, to be exact. So everybody else can attack. So I was correct in not attacking the last time. Don't have anything in our yard that matters. Yep, your stuff gets double power, whatever. So attack, 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 attack. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And some more life gain triggers. How gross is this? Delny can go toe-to-toe with stuff that's going to be getting doubled by Zapandrel. That's crazy. And Teysa is looming. I guess I should have just played the Iganjo, because we're not going to kill anything with it. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Just habits, I guess. Yep, that doesn't even matter. You got it. I mean, if you attack, I'm blocking, but I mean, really not much for them to do here either way. All right. Amalia's like, whatever, I don't care if your monsters are 17-17. Look at me. Gonna get some more life gain triggers, just cuz. Not that it matters, all our 1s and 2s are already lethal. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna mess up here because Amalia's gonna kill everything else off. But I guess she still gets to attack anyway. But it's just funny that I accidentally got rid of my whole board. I guess unless there's a bunch of land on top, I don't. But, you know, not likely. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And then the opponent still has all the triggers from Ellis, so that doesn't matter either. Yeah, this was over several ways. Alright, giving Zapandrel indestructible. That's the way to do it. Oh yeah, that could stay up there. That works too. Then all those go off. There you go. That'll do it. Yeah, that one was pretty sloppy, but we gained enough life against the big green aggro deck that it just didn't matter. Ooh, we got Teysa and Bats early. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Minor. Okay, well, we do have double bitter triumph, so that's something. Oh, they got their bat first, though. Boo. Alright, I guess not the end of the world. We have 2 removal cards. We'll have to take our time here. Pass the turn. Always unfortunate when the opponent gets bat initiative. You know what? I'm just gonna pay 3 life. Give me a bat. I have a feeling I'm gonna play the bat. They're gonna kill the bat. Like, we'll be doing those kind of shenanigans here, but that's okay. We'll get to see what they're working with. Oh, they don't have a kill spell. They have Dirge, search your library, return 2 things. You get to play Corpse of the Lost, which is annoying. Or you get a Gix, but all of these require 3 mana plus. So I'm going to take Corpse of the Lost. The others I feel like we can deal with over the course of a couple turns if they find land, but... And their creatures, obviously, we can kill with the Triumph, so that's fine. Sure, no blocks. Not totally what we're looking for, but also not totally bad either. Huh. Play this. So we could Ellis into Voice. Opponent wouldn't have a good attack there. Alright. I don't mind that. And I'm even willing to give up the Ellis in the exchange here if we have to. Yeah, because we can just kill Shieldred, so whatever. Yep. Pay 3 life. Ooh, that's a nice pickup. I ain't mad at that. And then here comes our secret weapon. Attacking with this. Alright, now it's on. Now we got a flyer. Now we get to start making infinite 1/1s and life. Like, yeah. Life is good at the moment. And we will attack with this and this. And the turn... I guess I could have made that another life, actually. I don't think it matters, though. I mean, they might kill off our Voice of the Bless. Those couple of points could matter, actually. Let's see what they got. Also, if we get them low enough, Ellis starts to end up just being a threat as well. Bronco, sure. Yeah, don't hate the situation we're in, let me tell you. Alright, we're going to turn one of these into a Deuter. Alright. I'm assuming they have a way to kill the Voice. Or else we don't really... That only triggers once each turn, so, alright. All the more reason I should have done it when I had the chance. Alright, well now it's going to be indestructible if you don't kill it now. Okay, it's getting its 10th counter. Okay. Not totally sure what's happening. Yeah, Teysa just gives us free creatures, effectively. Yeah, opponent's saying GG. Attack, attack, attack. Sure. I mean, you had a chance to kill it and didn't. So, okay. So this is why when sometimes I'll see people give like the GGs and I don't immediately GG back, it's because of stuff like that, where people at GGs, and I think the opponent genuinely thought they were going to get to kill our Voice of the Blessed, and then they would have taken whatever it is, like 2, and still been at, what is that? They get 15 back, so 26 would be at, I don't know, a lot, right? And then probably try to attack me with all this stuff, knowing I have all these little 1/1s. Like, that feels like that was what they were setting up for, when in reality, they could have killed that before it got its 10th counter or whatever. But I guess technically they couldn't have, because we could have responded by cracking the other thing and putting the extra counters on it. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered. But fact of the matter is I see that happen quite a bit. So that's why I don't always immediately GG back, because people being a little squirrely sometimes, thinking there's something there, and it's not always into the game because I don't know what's in their hand. But anyway, good win for this deck. Okay, we'll keep this. I mean, I don't see Voice of the Blessed really living that long here. We might actually just play Case on 1. Right? Then we go ahead and just play Ellis on 2. Then maybe we can free up Voice of the Blessed to survive a little longer. We'll see, though. Uh-oh, are they just going to destroy that? They are. Wow. All right, and they're doing some incubate shenanigans. That's good to know. I'm going to go ahead and do that and do this. Just put another one out and say, hey, you thought you were doing something. And now we get options for next turn, depending on how... Okay, assemble the players. You look at the top card of your library each turn. You can cast a creature spell with power 2 or less. Cool. Haven't really seen anybody play with this. I would hope that does go off. And if we lose to it, awesome. Alright, I think we're going to go Amalia first here. Hoping to find a land so we can, like, double spell on the following turn. An untapped land, preferably. Okay, that helps solve part of the problems. Let's go Amalia first. Ooh, a Deep Cavern Bat. We'll leave that. I ain't mad at that card. War Leader. Wow, they are deep in the tank here. All right, let's go here. I'm actually not going to play Ellis because I'm going to try to take any relevant card out of their hand here if possible. That can stay. Why not? Just another War Leader's Call. Okay, weird. Yeah, I'll just leave that up. Why not? Okay. Hoping they didn't draw, like, a Burn Down the House. Anything else, I think we're okay. Burn Down the House. Gonna say, wow, they drew another War Leader's Call. Sure. I mean, we're gonna get to attack for lots many here. If we attack for 6, 11, 12, 13, and then they sweep the board, they would just be dead, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep. Sure, why not? Like, doesn't really affect much here. Yep, you can block. Wait, they didn't even block? Oh, that's awkward. Sure. Well, now Amalia doesn't die unless it's just a for real sweeper, but I don't know why they would be playing that, but who knows? Yeah. Yep, we take some damage. We're at a pile of life. Not really concerned. Torch the Witness. You got it. And then what? Yeah, I'm not even bothering to block. Opponent says GG. Okay, that was an odd game. We will keep this for sure. Like, you know what's funny? You know how the card Jaguar is named after the animal? But, you know, if you're English, you get to say it cool with the accent, the Jaguar. But, like, our opponent's name says it the worst way, and it's just Jaguar. All right, what do we got going on? They don't have white mana, even though they used it to play a recruitment officer on one. Oh, this is a saddle type deck. Interesting. I need to build a saddle deck, honestly. Y'all got some sweet saddle tech, hit up the Discord. I'm curious. Yeah, we'll keep that for sure. Alright, so we attack with Amalia after playing Teysa. Then what happens? I don't know. Traffic Steed. All right. Fair. And there's a mobile home. Well, now attacking's not nearly as good. I mean, all right. It's got haste, I guess. They do control a mount. I mean, this is actually good for us. So yeah, no blocks. And we're not worried about the life loss, really, or anything there. We do have 2 Iganjos working as well, with a couple of legends in play. This will get a little bit cheaper. Creature on top. Yeah, that's a creature. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Alright. And this thing has first strike? Okay, not double strike. And it needs a 4 to saddle it. Alright. We can kind of do a lot of things here, actually. We could play Case, play Veteran, leave up Iganjo. We could... Oh, Calamity. That's cute. We're going to gain a bunch of life here with the Steed. Oh, that's weird, because you have to use Calamity to give the Steed flying or whatever. Ah, that's funny. They can use Calamity, but the best they could do is probably copy, like, Homestead? Yeah, it looks like that's what might be happening here. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You got it. It is what it is. And Calamity does a lot of cool things. I'm a fan of the card, for sure. Alright, but then they're just... Alright, so we just block? Yeah, that attack I don't think went at all the way the opponent expected. Because, like, these aren't creatures when they come in. They're still vehicles. Yeah, I don't think that worked at all, how the opponent was anticipating. So we're going to gain a bunch of life here. Oh, Delny can definitely stay up there. And then I'm going to attack with just this. And end the turn. Whenever a clue is put in a graveyard from battlefield, create a 1/1. This ability triggers only once each turn. Alright, cool. Alright, so they're going digging here. We're in pretty good shape, y'all. Miriam, a little bit annoying, Because when she mounts something or whatever, she puts a +1/+1, right? Oh, when one of them attacks. Nice. Alright. You got it. Okay. This will be fun. They're going to get to put a +1. And the other gets a +1. Then Calamity copies nothing, and then that searches for a land. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. This will get us a 1/1, which gains us a bunch of life, which puts counters on the Amalia. Which means Amalia gets a safe block here. So we will just block the Calamity, and we'll just block this 4/4, because why not? It doesn't trample or anything. Alright. Helping Hand, which is unnecessary here. Billion triggers going off. Sure. All right, 14, 17, 16, 17. Yep, that'll do it. Works for me. We will... Ugh. Dang it. We're going to keep this. Yeah, as much as I like Scoured Barons in a life gain deck, I always question how many you need or don't need or whatever. Alright, let's start here. What kind of removal you got in hand, opponent? You have quite a few things. Let's see. You need 3 mana for these. You need 2 for that. Alright, let's do this. Sure, no blocks. That is interesting, but not quite what we're looking for. Let's go... Alright. This is kind of just in hopes of things going correctly. No blocks. Obviously, they can poison us, get this back. Like, that's all fine and good. That is an instant, so we have to be aware of that. This here, I guess. Oh, they just had a straight up counter. Alright, fair enough. We didn't find any land, so this is very hurtful. Yep, you got it. I'm going to say at some point they were going to use those other cards, right? Okay. Attacking. I mean, we are just going to die to poison at this point. I mean, I think we all know this, but not a lot we can do. Yep, you bounce it, we get a poison. You got it. We'll pass. All right. I mean, I don't see how we would possibly win from here, but yeah, stranger things have happened, I suppose. Snare, sure. Yeah, we don't need all these removal cards. Not the game we're playing at the moment. Alright, we have to block or we just die, obviously. I mean, we're likely dead in a couple turns anyway at this point, but... You know, we gotta do something. Just not drawing land kind of killed us. I mean, unless the opponent's hand is complete blanks, I don't see how we're getting out of this. Could be. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, let's attack. Let's play this tapped. Let's try this. Alright, I mean, we're not dead. They are at 7. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Alright. GG's. I mean, anything that gives us a poison. You drew all this extra cards. There's no way. Yeah, let's keep it. Oh boy, can we gain enough life to outpace this particular deck? I don't know this answer. But let's try to find out. Alright, them having a land coming to play tapped is kind of good for us here. Wondering if... If I should go Deep Cavern Bat first, then Amalia. This is tough. Okay, we at least found another land, so that makes life a little easier. I think I will go Bat here. Even though Amalia would have allowed us to block, possibly. Yeah, I'm just going to attack, because I'm not blocking with that at any point. And then I think we go Case into Amalia. That gets us a chunk of life. We probably are... That's just a land. Alright, so we get to attack with Deep Cavern Bat as well. And then Delny starts a bunch of triggers. I think is the best we can hope for. Don't know what they left on top. Alright. This is the one time we're going to get through with Bat here. Can't bat what's in their hand, so we're not going to worry about that. And we're going to go Feast. We're going to go Amalia. Go back up to 21. Land is not what we wanted. That might be good enough. We'll see. It could at least get us a sizable flyer. Case. Targeting Amalia. Sure. Alright, that takes away one of our threats. A lot of damage. No doubt. But not enough that I think we are overly threatened, I would say. Let's go here. And here. And that gets us a big old Voice of the Blessed. Alright, no attacks. So we can at least survive whatever crazy attack they might have here. So that's good news. Alright, that's not too scary. Now they can get a big Warden. If we Delny next turn, we get 2 triggers here. An ability of a creature you control. So that wouldn't. So we get 1, 2, 3 life. So this becomes a 9/9. Wow, opponent did not want to tap their board down. Interesting. So things being what they are then, I'm going to Helping Hand and just get this back. Let's see what we got going on. A land. And another bat. I don't mind that, though. Alright, cool. Now the opponent gives up. Ooh, yeah, at that point, we just start gaining enough life. Plus, they know bat's on top. So that's another 1, 2, 3 life gain triggers. Plus, they're not ever realistically now going to be able to punch pass Voice or Amalia. And we get to attack with those, and then we have the bats back. So, and actually, the Warden can't even block anymore because Delny just says, now you're too big. So now we get to attack for what's probably going to be 10, 12 on this turn. Yeah, that's a good situation against that deck, because that deck's everywhere. Alright, I'm going to keep, because I rarely get to be the person playing turn 2 and turn 3 bats. So, hopefully this does something, because every time our opponents have it, it makes our game so much more difficult. But we'll see what happens here. Nothing really on their side. Interesting. Alright. Oh, we just caught Selesnya Enchantments with their pants down, effectively. Yeah. They will have 2 green available. I guess we take Kami, because that's going to be the most annoying thing, huh? Though there is something to taking an Audacity there, I'm not going to lie. But we do have Bitter Triumph, so it's not the end of the world. And with our life gain, we should theoretically be able to outrace them for the most part. Oh, we are probably going to stop that card, if I were guessing. Go ahead and bat, see what else is over there. Pretty sure that's what we want, though. It is. Alright, attack. Alright, come on, untap land. If we get an untap land, we're in business. Because then we go Ellis, Voice, or leave up Bitter Triumph, depending on what they play. But then we get to start doing shenanigans with Teysa, and the life total is going to get way out of control. Alright, what is this other unknown card? There's an Audacity. Yeah, I say bring it, because we ain't blocking. Okay, well, okay. This sort of worked. Yeah, we'll do this. This is why I get it that we get to gain life with it, but man, I really do wish that was an untapped land of some sort here. We could do much more. We'd have so much more room for activities, as they say. As they say, I said. But honestly, y'all seen Step Brothers? That movie is one of the funniest movies I've probably ever watched. Yeah, now we're just kind of playing with our food here, right? Yeah, sure. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen here? Yep, you got it. Alright. All those go on the sack. They all resolve. And the turn. Alright, now we're on Front Street. We're pretty good to go here. Yeah, they can exile a thing. We don't care. Gonna exile and exile. Sounds like a plan. This is the look of zero concern. My opponent can't really do anything productive here. Not even gonna waste the Bitter Triumph, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. Alright. Attacking for more. Like, at some point, you just block and look for another exile card, right, opponent? Because otherwise, what's your game plan here? Teysa's so good here, too, because even if they deal with our other cards, we're like, alright, well, we'll just start attacking with Ellis. They don't block, or they do, they lose life. Then we get to turn those into creatures that are just going to gain more life. Well, that's pretty nice, I guess. And that's going to be enough in the air. Wow, okay. So all that being said, how do we feel about it? I'll say this. Like, we didn't get to see Wisp Drinker Vampire, but I don't hate this, right? It's a 2/4. It's a flyer. It can just drain the opponent's life total. It worked good with Delny. I'm fine with this just still being in the deck. Just didn't really get to see it in action in this video. So that's a little unfortunate. Teysa, I really like in here. Especially because you can get through with the bats. That's really good. All you got to do is just, or you're even attacking with Ellis. They don't want to block because of that Death Touch. You know, stuff like that. If you can get through one time, then you're just like, okay, well, now I'm going to start drawing cards. I'm going to make a 1/1. The 1/1's going to gain a bunch of life. Yeah, now I get to attack with the other spirit that's flying now. Or you can use the backside of the Lunarch Veteran. That also becomes a 1/1 flying spirit. But like, now you're getting cards, and you're getting bodies, and you're getting life. Like, Teysa did a lot of work. All the other cards mostly did what we expected them to do, so no real surprises there. I don't think we got to see Extraction Specialists, but I think it was mostly because a couple of times I drew it, we were already ahead, or we didn't have anything in the graveyard, which, if that's the case, hey, that's a good situation to be in. But obviously, we'd like to have this. Even if nothing else, like, you can play it against, say, mono red, get a dude back into play, have a blocker, gain some life. Now you get to use your other stuff, and like, nothing wrong with that either. So yeah, overall, this was actually a really solid build. We didn't get to play against mono red. We did do really well against the Boros tokens deck that we ran into. So that was super nice. I'd imagine mono red could be comparable, but you never know. But yeah, overall, this is the list we're going to put up. It's 3 Case of the Uneaten Feast, 2 Helping Hand, 4 Lunarch Veteran, 4 Voice of the Blessed, 4 Bitter Triumph, 4 Deep Cavern Bat, 3 Amalia, 4 LSO Core, 4 Delny, 2 Extraction Specialist, 2 Teysa, 2 Wisp Drinker Vampire. I am going to really think about these Scoured Barons before I post the list. I don't know how I feel about these. They might be fine, but it just is frustrating when you get the hands that have like Shattered Sanctum, Scoured Barons, Restless Fortress as your lands, but it is only 8, so I'm probably just going to leave it alone and let it be what it is. I'm probably just overthinking it. But yeah, really fun list. Try it out if you like Life Gain. Teysa's pretty sweet. And if you want to play something really different, we played a ramp deck that actually had its own form of Life Gain, getting to play Dust Animus, and that deck was pretty sweet too. So check that one out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.